Hey, what's up guys, I'm your host Niru, and starting today the brand new iPhones are available in store to buy, and I managed to pick one up. And as you can all probably tell, we're going to be unboxing the iPhone 11 in red, and this is the 128GB version. So now before we begin, just a quick note, the boxes for this year's iPhones are actually a bit different. They've gone back to showing the iPhone's backs because the cameras are the main focus of the phone, rather than the fancy displays with the iPhone XS and the iPhone X. Now this year around, the iPhone 11 Pros come with a black box, while the iPhone 11 simply comes with a white. This is similar to the iPhone 7 series, where the jet black color had a black box while everything else had a normal white one. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Let's just get right into the unboxing. Now while we're opening this up, just a quick fact, this is actually my very first time unboxing an Apple iPhone. And now opening up the box, we're greeted with the iPhone up the top, and damn, it's already starting to look pretty good. And now setting the phone aside for a second, underneath we have all our paperwork, and since this is a product red iPhone, we also have the product red tag, as a portion of the cost of this phone goes to funding AIDS research, so that's a nice bonus. And along with the paperwork, we also have the usual white Apple stickers. It would have been nice if we had matching colored Apple stickers, but that's good enough. And underneath all that paperwork, we have the normal Lightning headphones. So no crazy AirPods in the box or anything like that, but oh well. And also below that, we have the normal, ridiculously slow wired USB charging brick. Now I know this is a $700 phone, but having a 5-watt slow charger in the box is slower than most wireless charging speeds in phones nowadays. So having a 5-watt charger in the box is pretty lame in 2019. Okay, so now returning to the phone, this time around the protective airtight plastic is only on the front of the phone. That was pretty satisfying. And now having the red iPhone in hand, damn, gotta say I like this color. It's not the same red as the iPhone XR, this one is certainly a lot more desaturated, but if you look on Apple's website, the phone almost looks pink. Having it in hand, this is definitely not pink, but depending on how the light hits it, it can change from a deep all the way to a bright red. And now one thing to note is that this red iPhone is special, in that on the back of the iPhones this year, there is no text. There is no iPhone text, nothing. Everything is gone except for the Apple logo that's now moved to the center. But on the red iPhones, because it is a product red version, the product red logo is on the bottom. And this is the only iPhone that was made in 2019 to have any text on the back of their phones. And now people really seem to like the look of having no text on the back with only the Apple logo. But personally, I like it more with some text, and I would have preferred it to say iPhone, but the product red logo is at least good enough so that there's some text to make me appreciate it. And now the logo is so small and so blended with the back of the iPhone that I didn't even know it was there when I ordered the iPhone, until a friend of mine messaged me a few days later saying that he wasn't going to be buying the red because it had that text on the back, and that was only when I realized it was there. That's not really something I thought would have been the deciding factor to get a different color, but apparently it is for some people. And now, since this is my first time actually holding and using the new iPhone 11, I do have a few first impressions, and the first being Face ID. Now, Face ID actually seems to be working a lot quicker and from a lot more angles than I've seen before. Now, I haven't used Face ID on a daily basis before because I'm upgrading from an iPhone SE. Face ID seems to have gotten a lot better, at least from what I can tell. Now, moving on to performance, and like always on Apple devices, it's completely buttery smooth and incredibly fast. Apps load almost instantly and there's pretty much no hiccups or delays. And now the cameras, which are the main focus of the iPhones this year, I haven't even had a chance to use as of the recording of this, but it is something that I'm going to be closely looking forward to in the full review, as well as going in depth into how good it actually is. And now some of the few main things I want to really look at for that full review is the new ultra-wide camera, of course, the night mode, the video stabilization and video quality, as well as the consistency between the wide and ultra-wide angle lenses, because that was something that Apple emphasized a lot on stage. And I also want to look at portrait mode. And of course, the battery is another big thing I'm going to be assessing for the full review. Anyway, that's it for the really quick unboxing and first impressions of the new red iPhone. And of course, feel free to share your thoughts on the phone down in the comment section below, as well as anything in particular that you want me to cover for the full review. And if you enjoyed the video, then of course leave a like, and if you look forward to the full review, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that, as well as a whole lot of other great videos in the works right now. And now, as always, have a great life.